Hello everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. We're going to do a little Christmas in July today. This is what I came up with. This is our very new Blended Seasons bundle. This will be offered to you guys at August 1st, okay, as customers, August 1st. But if you sign up as a demonstrator, you can go ahead and purchase this and it will go toward your $125 worth of product. The bundle is $64.75, okay, and then you would also order the watercolor pencils. They are separate, okay? They are $12.50. You get 10% off of the bundle. I want to show you the stitched framelits that are in this bundle. I am just like wowed over this, because these framelits have 2 rows, if you can see it right there, of stitching. Okay, so I've got my element here all ready to go on our card, where it has a stitch, and I love stitching, absolutely love it, but on the one that you cut out, this part is stitched also. See that? That is a great way, like I could cut this right here and make a shaker card. Okay, this is double stitched. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous, guys? I love that. I love that take. I would have never thought that that is that way. So something very special about these, where it is like a double stitch, the inside part and the outside part get the stitching. So I thought that that was just amazing. We have so many specials going on with Stampin' Up. So if you decide to become a demonstrator, okay, you can go ahead and order this and put about another $40 with it, okay, to get up to your $99. Or, well, actually, you could order more. You can order $125 worth of product, guys, at, for $99. So you pick $125 worth of product. You're only charged $99. If you want, you can pick this Blended Seasons right here. I'm going to be working with these flowers later on also, but I wanted to get my Christmas in July, and I absolutely fell in love with that bell. But if you decide to become a demonstrator, you will also get to pick from one of these color stacks, the in color, the brights and neutrals, regals, or subtles. You will get a complete stack for free, whichever one you want, whichever one you want to pick. That's 10 full-size, brand new styled ink pads. Okay, they are giving this away for free. I can't stress enough. Now, if you're thinking about the holidays and saving some money over crafting through the holidays and you want to sign up, now is the time to do it. That is a $67.50 value on those ink pads. The other special they have is the buy 3, get 1 free of the Designer Series paper. That is only until July 31st. So that's a good buy right there. And then you've seen, I hope you've seen my Paper Pumpkin videos. Next month, if you sign up, use this promo code right here, Bloom0818. You get 50% off. So the whole kit for the month is $10. You know, like that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. So you might want to do that, and you have to sign up for that between July 11th and August 10th to receive that special. They've got a lot going on. I also have, if you order $25 in product from me, or become a demonstrator and join my team, or order Paper Pumpkin, I will send you these 2 free card kits. Please check out the link below about the card kits, okay? Now that we have all of that out of the way, let's talk about this. This bundle, this has so much. I had to do a Christmas in July when I saw it, because I wanted to start to use my new embossing folders. I used my wood planks on that. I think that came out just beautiful, and I love that ribbon. Please go over to StampingInTheValley.com, where you can click on and see and view all of the products that I use here on this card. So from now on, I'm not going to tell you about these products or list them in the video. You will be able to go over to Stamping in the Valley, and they will all be listed there for you on my website. Okay, so that is fantastic, and I also colored our envelope here. We're going to color the back together, okay? when we do the card. But here's what you get. You get the framelits in this bundle. Let's look at them because you have 3 sizes of these double stitched, guys. 3 sizes of these. Now, to me, these are going to make fantastic tags. Okay? Fantastic, right? You know, and even in the middle of a card, a shaker card, you'll have the stitching around the outside. These are just fantastic 3 dies all themselves. So, and then you get a bow and a leaf. You get a bow here and a leaf and a flower with some greenery with it. And then you got these little swirly things. I had to use these. I just love them. I almost would love to do a beach one with this and use them as little waves, little white caps in the waves. Then you got some greenery there. But I used them on this card just to give us a little greenery on the Merry Christmas of it. Right here. Just like that. But I think that there's a lot that you could do with those. And I colored the bells with the new watercolor pencils right here. And these are some beautiful colors down here, just absolutely gorgeous. Cherry Cobbler, Flirty Flamingo, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue, Night of Navy, and Gorgeous Grape. And then the stamp sets that you get, they are in 2 boxes, okay? They're red rubber, and they are just beautiful. I've already been playing with this one right here. Let me show you what I did with that. It's not about this card. I just wanted to color, and I cut it out. And look at it. I colored with the colored pencils. I was just playing. And so there's no telling what I'm going to do with this. But I just fussy cut around it, and I really, really fell in love with it. So that's this right here, this stamp. Okay? I just wanted to show that to you guys. I love when I get new products. Sometimes I don't do anything but stamp a bunch of stuff and then just play with it. Now, this holly up here is going to be beautiful around a card. I fell in love with the bell because it came with the framelit. And then these leaves right here for the fall is just beautiful. Love the font. Love Merry Christmas. Love Merry Christmas. Okay, so we'll be using that today. And then I wanted to show you this on the plank embossing folder, because this also has that line down here where you can line up your cardstock and you will get, your plank will be perfectly straight. This is one that you can really easily get off a little ways. So that, I'm so happy that they put that down here on these new embossing folders. And my planks are beautiful. I think that came out so cute. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I'll be back in just a minute. I'll get set up and we're going to start to put this card together. Okay, so what we're going to start with is a thick Whisper White card base. It's at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, so it'll open like a book. I cut my first layer of Old Olive at 5 1/4 by 4, and I ran it through the embossing folder through the Big Shot with this plank. And this is a dynamic one. It's thick, so it just makes a beautiful impression. I really, really am loving these embossing folders here lately. So now we're going to attach our ribbon, and I'm using the metallic edged ribbon right here. I think this is going to be gorgeous this holiday season. And I'll show you how to save on some ribbon. So you take your piece, flip it over. I'm going to put it about 1/3 of the way up. So I take some snail and I just put a little line of snail down, just like that. I take my ribbon and I'm going to go ahead and attach it into this snail right where I want it. And then I'm going to wrap it around my card and I'm going to attach it right there. And now I'm going to snip it. You do not need, you absolutely do not need to cover the back of the card. You know, unless you're wrapping twine and then going to tie a bow or something like that, you can save on your ribbon this way. Now we're going to go this way. I'm going to put a little bit in this plank right here and use the same type of technique. And I'm kind of wrapping this like a present. So I'm just going to push that down into the snail. I want it a little bit over so that we can see that plank nicely. Right there. A little over, but not in the middle, okay? Just so that we can see that plank really nicely. And then I'm going to tuck it into my snail back there. Take my snips. Just give it a snip. Now look at all of that ribbon that you would have used on the back of that, okay? This is not necessary. You know, I mean, you can if you want to, if you feel better and feel like you get a, I don't know, some people say, well, it's more solid if you put it back there, but I don't think so. I think it just adds bulk to it that you really don't need. So let's go ahead and snail down the rest of this. Maybe I should have like named myself the Frugal Stamper. I don't. So we're going to put this down. Now this is cut 1/4 of an inch less than our dimension of our card base, which then gives us an 1/8 of an inch border around the edge, just like that. Okay. There we go. Now our embellishment right here, our Merry Christmas that I've already stamped and then cut out with our beautiful framelits. I'm going to put that down here. I just noticed on this other card I kind of went up a little bit on that, but this I wanted a little bit different. So I want to use some dimensionals on the back of this. And we'll use 4 of them. I think these two are close enough that you don't need one in the middle. Okay. Just take the backing off of this. I cannot believe we're going to be talking about the holiday catalog shortly. Remember, if you've ordered from me in the past year, I'm going to send you a free holiday catalog. And if you are ordering from me now, you're on a list and I will send you a free catalog, okay? If you haven't ordered from me before, you will receive one. So I'm going to put that one down there. And then I'm going to bring in these little, I don't know, swirls. And I'm going to attach them almost like the wind is blowing. You know, that would even look great coming out of a cloud on a different type of a card. I find these extremely intriguing. So as you can tell. It is July, though. We are having a fantastic summer. We've really been swimming a lot and outside a lot, and I really enjoy that. So I'm just using Tombow here. Just little dabs of it on that. And I'm going to place it kind of off of my C here, leaving enough room to put a pearl. Okay, now we're going to take our next one and we're going to attach that going the same way, kind of coming off of the C again. I love to craft all year round. I really do. It doesn't matter. I do love to craft in the summer when I have the windows open and, you know, get the beautiful smells of the outside. Such clean, fresh air. I love it. And then, too, I love to craft in the winter when it's snowing out and I can just be nice and cozy in my nice, warm craft room. So, basically, I just like to craft. So, we'll get some pearls here, guys. And I'm going to use kind of the mid-size of our pearls. And I'm going to put them one on each of the end of these little swooshes. Just like that. Okay? I'm going to be back in a minute and we're going to do the bells. Okay, we're going to use the watercolor pencils, and we're going to color this bell on the back of the envelope. It's the same bell that I used inside the card, okay, and of course on the outside, and then these are cut out with the framelit, okay, and so it basically colors the same. I want to color the bow red. Okay, and we're going to use an aqua painter. These are watercolor pencils. Now, you don't have to use the water. You can just use the pencil if you want to. I happen to like that washed over look. I'll show you how this looks when I get it colored here. But of course, off camera I did all the other bows. I just wanted to do one with you. And it doesn't matter if you color on your Whisper White envelope or your cardstock, you get the same effect. I also stamped the bow in Stays On, guys. Okay, this way it would not bleed. So, you know, you can, in this suite right here, they recommend the watercolor pencils, and I'll tell you, they are just fun to work with. Look, I love this Granny Apple Green. So pretty. I used to be like Lemon Lime Twist was my color, my new color that I loved, but this Granny Apple Green has really stole my eye. I have to admit that. So let's see, we'll use a little crushed curry here on the bell. And I used the cherry cobbler on the bow. And let's use some Cajun Craze for inside the bell. Okay. And just kind of color it in, and then we're going to look at it up close, and then I'll show you what the aqua painter does to it. And let's see, what color should we make our bell? Let's make it, let's say, we got a green one there. Let's make crushed curry on the back. We'll make a gold one back here. I like the green, the red, and the gold at Christmas. I like that. I can't believe we're talking about Christmas. I just really, it amazes me how fast life goes anymore. Okay, so here's what we have, and of course you can see the strokes of the pencil in it. You can even that out with the pencil, you know, by using less pressure and going lightly, but I'm going to even it out with a little bit of water. So I have my aqua painter here, and you want to make sure that you have a clean tip. So just like always, brush it off. You can use some scrap paper to brush it off on each time that you use it. Okay, you get 2 in a pack. And now I'm going to come over here, and my brush tip is just a smidge damp. Okay, you don't want the water leaking out of it. Okay, now I'm going to take that color and I'm just pushing it with that aqua painter in the bow, just like that. And I don't know from where the camera is if you can see. Let me bring that up now. And as you can see, the color is blended now and shaded. Isn't that pretty? From where it's more stroked here with the pencil. Okay, so now I'm going to clean my brush because I'm out of the red. And this little part up here and this here is the Granny Apple Green, so I'm going to go into that. Always clean your brush after every single color, just like that. Okay, just kind of pushes that color, push that color into the corner, clean it off again. Here is our crushed curry on our bell. And then up here on the top of the bell, just like that. And see, you can push and move color around. Now, if you wanted to, you could come back on this after it dried and add another layer, maybe even of the crushed curry on top, and shade it down even more. You know, but this is fine for me. I'm not an artist. I just love to craft, and I love color. And I love to paint. I love to stamp. It's just what I like to do. Okay, so here is our envelope, totally, completely done. Now you can see, let that camera focus, how nice that color looks as it's just blended and pushed into position, you know, all around that bell. And here is the front one. Okay, now let's bring our card base in. And remember, we did this part of it before, and I've colored all of our little bells here. So we're just going to place them strategically around this ribbon and our sentiment. Now, do you see why I dropped the sentiment down a little bit? I liked it here. I thought that was really good. I really did. But I like this because I really got to showcase this bell a little bit better in that area. Whichever. I think they're both beautiful. Hey guys, it's Christmas in July here at Stamping in the Valley. I hope you like my card today. And again, we did our envelopes and our card, just beautiful with our colored pencil. Remember, this is the Blended Seasons Suite. It will be available for you guys early, August 1st. You'll be able to order this on August 1st, so it's available to customers early, okay? And if you become a demonstrator, it's available to you right now. I'm going to go back to my table over there and play with the rest of this stamp set and the framelits and these pencils for the rest of the afternoon. I love the stitched emblems here, or labels. They are going to be fun to play with, guys, and to have the inside and the outside stitched is just, I think, so thoughtful of Stampin' Up! Just to give us one more element. I think that's great. Thanks again for watching. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com. There'll be a list of everything that I used today, and click the big blue button where you can order any and all of your online Stampin' Up! Product, and happy crafting!